It is almost poetic irony. For 5 months now, the Congress party has mocked the Modi government, accusing it of bowing to Washington pressure for a ceasefire after Operation Sindoor. But now, one of the Congress's own, former Home Minister P. Chidambaram, has let slip that the UPA government itself was ready to strike Pakistan after 26/11, only to back off under advice from the External Affairs Ministry and amidst direct American diplomatic calls not to start a war. Now, the revelation exposes a stunning layer of hypocrisy, because in 2008, India had every reason to respond militarily to the most horrific terror attack on its soil. The Air Force chief at that time, Fali Homi Major, had even presented precise airstrike options. The Manmohan Singh government said no, unwilling to escalate. For 16 years since that time, the BJP has painted that as evidence of a weak government. And now Chidambaram, who was Home Minister at that time, has added this new chapter to that story, one where American pressure was at least part of the calculus that forced the then Manmohan Singh government not to strike Pakistan. Contrast that with today. The Modi government has publicly denied any US role in the post-Sindoor ceasefire, and the fact that America has just imposed its highest ever tariffs on India makes a mockery of claims of any quid pro quo. Chidambaram's words, therefore, may be nuanced. Yes, they reflect the difficult balance between diplomacy and retaliation, but politically, what he has done is detonated at the worst possible time for the Congress. Because when your own senior stalwart, in this case Chidambaram, admits that the US attempted to dictate India's hand and India incidentally complied, your attacks on Modi for alleged American pressure sound ridiculously hollow. So it is no surprise that Prime Minister Modi yesterday chose to paraphrase Chidambaram's words in his speech. And it is no surprise also that Chidambaram has shot back, alleging that he has been misquoted by the Prime Minister. But the damage is done. Chidambaram hasn't just revisited history, he's reopened an old wound and handed the BJP fresh ammunition to brand the Congress as timid in war and hypocritical in peace. Let's go straight to our debate on India Matters tonight. Joining me live now, Pradeep Bhandari, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Ashwani Kumar Mishra, Spokesperson and Leader of the Congress Party, and Lt Gen Sanjay Kulkarni, Siachen hero and very well-known military affairs veteran. Ashwani, I'd like to come quickly to you first. The Congress Party, your party, has been attacking the Modi government for months now, saying that it has bowed down to American pressure and accepted a ceasefire with Pakistan, something that has been publicly denied, and even the facts on the ground go against that allegation by your party. But Chidambaram now saying that it was the External Affairs Ministry, Condoleezza Rice, American pressure, that was all taken into account in 2008 when the Manmohan Singh government refused to hit back at Pakistan, is very embarrassing for your party.
Mr. Shiv Aroor, the most embarrassing is that when an American president claimed that because of them we have to do a ceasefire, and he has said that at least more than 30 times.
Answer this question first.
You asked me
answer
a question.
This question
I'm asking that question. Why we are telling that government did a ceasefire in the pressure of US
but
government?
You're not answering,
because government has never.
I am not the BJP asking that question, sir. I am a journalist asking that question. You can say that to the BJP separately. I am asking you a direct question. Chidambaram has basically said, America said don't start a war, and you didn't start a war.
No. Chidambaram has not said that. Chidambaram clarified as
well.
He
says the External Affairs Minister.
No.
Ministry.
He said that.
And Condoleezza Rice.
See, if you want to put your words on my mouth, I cannot help with that. Let me complete what I'm trying to say. First, you asked me a question why Congress is telling that we did a ceasefire under the pressure of.
That's not what I asked you at all. That's not why
you asked that as the first
all.
question. But okay, let me come back to Chidambaram. Calling a government weak is not the right phrases, and he never mentioned that. Those were all decisions taken combinedly by the armed forces, by airport, by defense ministry, by the security forces. And if you go by the same logic, will you call Bajpayee government a weak government because they did not directly attack Pakistan right after Parliament attack or Kandahar hijack?
No,
these
no.
are all military
Let us assume. Let us assume for a moment, sir.
Confidential in nature.
Let us assume.
And they
Okay,
execute
Ashwini ji, for
covert
your sake.
operations for that.
Ashwini ji, for your sake, for your sake, let me call the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government weak. I Shiv Aroor, am standing here and I'm saying Atal Bihari Vajpayee government was weak for not attacking Pakistan. Now, will you admit that Congress government was weak in 2008?
No, it is, these decisions are not only the government decisions. These decisions involve armed forces, strategy, calculations, timings, and all those things. And it is
But
a
US
combined
pressure
decision
also.
of all the forces.
US pressure also. US pressure also.
See, we understand relationship with Pakistan. Pakistan is the country which is funding terror, and mere killing few terrorists is not going to help at all. You need to kill terrorists along with ensuring that Pakistan does not repeat that, and for that you need to have a diplomatic pressure as well.
Ashwini,
So as a combined strategy.
You're not handling the question I'm asking straight out, because as a conflict reporter and a war reporter, I am also aware that these are complicated decisions. But the issue here today, Pradeep, is the hypocrisy of the Congress party. The Congress party has been pointing a finger at the Modi government and saying, "Arey, you bent down to the Trump government. You listened to the Trump government. You had no choice but to be dictated to by the Trump government." And here Chidambaram is insinuating, he's not saying it directly, but he's insinuating that the External Affairs Ministry said it is not a good idea to go to war. Condoleezza Rice paid a visit and said, "Do not start a war." And ultimately, a war was not started. The implication is that there was pressure. Pradeep, this is about hypocrisy. It's not about the decision. I personally don't think it was a bad decision not to start a war.
Well, Shiv, the nation wants to know the truth. And our submission is the following. I have with me the book Choices, which has been penned by then Foreign Secretary Shiv Shankar Menon. And allow me to make the following submissions. The then Foreign Secretary says, and I quote, that in his opinion, that India should have hit Pakistan, preferably an action against LET headquarters in Muridke. And according to him in his book, even Pranab Mukherjee agreed to him and spoke publicly about all options being open. Now, Mr. P. Chidambaram also says that in his individual opinion, he believed that we should have hit Pakistan. So, if Mr. Pranab Mukherjee wanted to hit Pakistan, Mr. Chidambaram wanted to hit Pakistan, then Foreign Secretary wanted to hit Pakistan, Manish Tiwari in his book says that India should have hit Pakistan. So, who was that superpower inside the government which got into the pressure of the United States of America or any third foreign power and did not attack Pakistan? So was it Mrs. Sonia Gandhi who had put a political veto on the government, because at that time she was most powerful than the Prime Minister at that in the UPA government? So the nation wants to know that if the entire cabinet or large section of the cabinet and the powerful ministers and the Foreign Secretary and the National Security Advisor wanted to attack Pakistan, who stopped the UPA government from attacking Pakistan? In fact, who was complicit in UPA government for being soft on Pakistan? Our charge is that it is Sonia Gandhi. If the Congress party believes it is not so, so who was responsible in the UPA government?
It's a grave
because
charge.
if you
Ashwini,
recall, Barack
charge.
Obama in his book Promised Land also says, and I'll end in 10 seconds, that he believed that the UPA government did not attack Pakistan because of vote bank politics. So who was superseding that vote bank politics that India compromised on national security? Even after 10 years, India needs to know the truth.
Okay.
Mr. Aroor, first of all,
this is a very grave allegation being cast. Pradeep of the BJP says it was Sonia Gandhi who took that final call because the buck stopped with her as far as the Congress government was concerned. There was the National Security Advisor, there was the Home Minister, there was the Chief of the Air Staff who has spoken to me directly and confirmed this, Ashwini, that airstrikes were ready, the system was prepared to strike, but someone in the system, the BJP says it was Sonia Gandhi, said no strikes are going to happen. How do you respond to that?
Mr. Aroor, it is not about whether we attacked Pakistan or not attacked Pakistan. It was all about whether we should have an open attack or a covert operation. And it was a combined decision that let's not have an open attack, because if you look at other army personnel, they have clearly said that under UPA government also we have done multiple covert operations, because that was the strategy. We never believed in the strategy of an open escalation of war, wherein we were believing in the diplomacy along with the covert operations, so that we can fight on the multiple front. It is the new Modi government who believes
Sir,
in
that
only
can
the
neither be
reaction.
proven nor denied, sir. That can neither be proven nor denied. Covert operations.
Neither these allegations can be proven and denied, because these are all mere
these are
statements.
allegations. That is in the political sphere. But the fact is, covert operations happen 24/7. After a terror attack, you're saying covert operations happened instead of a punitive military operation, something like Operation Sindoor, etc. You're saying a decision was taken.
The cornered Pakistan got
What the
international
BJP,
support.
sir, what the BJP is saying is a very serious charge. They are basically saying that the entire system was ready to attack, and that someone within the government said no. Someone within the government or the system said no. They are saying it was Sonia Gandhi because she had all the power. Not even Manmohan Singh had the power to veto this.
See, BJP can put any allegation, Mr. Aroor. I want to ask you. You are a journalist, very senior journalist, and have a good acumen around it. I want to ask you. There is one guy called President of United States of America claiming that because of this, this war was stopped, and our Prime Minister is not countering that. That is one. And on the second hand, you are just putting an allegation.
Times, sir.
Which one is more serious?
It has been countered 11 times, including by Dr. S. Jaishankar. It has been countered, including by Dr. S. Jaishankar.
Why can't that
is silly. Silly. You've made a prestige issue out of Prime Minister speaking in Parliament. Prime Minister
because it is diplomacy. Head of another state which is questioning our sovereignty.
That is a shifting of goalposts, Ashwani. I'm asking.
I'm not shifting the goalposts. I'm telling there you have a proof where the head of a state is telling that this happened because of him. And here, because of mere allegations, you are creating a narrative and perception that
Pradeep, you have an answer to that? No, but don't mix the two issues, because if you mix the two issues, the hypocrisy of the Congress party actually comes out. If you mix the two, the hypocrisy of the Congress comes out, because that is what you have been attacking this government on, sir.
Well,
Pradeep.
Well, Shiv, you are one of the most senior journalists in this country. Nobody in this country would know defense better than you. Can you please name me any person in the Indian Army or the Indian Air Force who served during the time of the Congress government who on record has said that they did not want to attack? In fact, it is the IF chief who on record in an interview with you said that the IF was ready, the army was ready. So who stopped it when the Home Minister himself was ready? Who in the UPA government came under external pressure? That is what we want to know. Ashwani wants to pretend to be deaf, it is fine. And I will expose a pattern in the next 10 seconds. Please go to 16/7/2009. When a joint statement was released with Pakistan and Sharm el-Sheikh, the Indian government at that time even included Balochistan in it. Was it not a weak stand on India's national security? Please go to May 2010. More than 20 dreaded Pakistani terrorists were released, including Abdul Latif, who carried out the Pathankot attack in India. So why has been the UPA government always been soft on terror? And even in Operation Sindoor, they were asking Hindustan ke kitne jet gire, and the Pakistani army used a video in its official press conference where the leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi was seen. So my again charge is that who in the Congress government under the UPA did not want to attack Pakistan? Who came under the pressure of a third country or a foreign country? If the Home Minister and the Foreign Secretary wanted to attack, Pranab Mukherjee wanted to attack, who was that superpower? Our charge is Sonia Gandhi. If the Congress believes that we are saying false, then Sonia Gandhi should come out open and reveal who under the UPA government politically vetoed it.
I don't think we're ever going to get an answer to that. But let me bring in a decorated soldier to give his opinion on this as well. General Sanjay Kulkarni is with us. General Kulkarni, what do you make of this? This was 26/11. A decision was taken by the government in its wisdom not to retaliate and attack Pakistan. Now you've got the Home Minister of that time say that there was an atmosphere of resistance from the United States, the External Affairs Ministry, and has become a political issue right now. What do you think happened? Do you think American pressure stopped the Manmohan Singh government from attacking Pakistan?
Thank you, Shiv. It's something like what Air Chief Marshal Major at that point have said, is that he was ready. He had, in fact, gone with the targets that could be taken on, and the armed forces are ready. Well, the decision was taken as what he himself has admitted, Mr. Chidambaram, that time later also that the foreign secretary along with the NSA at that point of time prevailed over, that it would be more better to take on diplomatically rather than a kinetic action. Having said that, I think at this point of time to have admitted to what the government could have done and did not do is a political harakiri. Because at this time, if a situation like this, where everybody seems to be in the opposition wanting to condemn the government for whatever it has done, and then they themselves seem to have come under pressure from America, it's very clear what Mr. Chidambaram has said, even though he may now say that, well, he has been misquoted, but he very clearly stated, and he said it voluntarily. If that podcast wasn't there, probably nobody would have known what had happened. But he himself voluntarily stated that this is what had happened, and that he had been appointed the Home Minister 3 days later, and that he himself was keen on going in for an attack. But then, well, the Foreign Office prevailed over, and at that point of time, Condoleezza Rice came all the way, and then she also insisted that we should not. And well, everybody succumbed to the pressure or whatever it may be. But the fact is that we well know Pakistan is a rogue state. We know it has a nuisance value. We already knew that Pakistan uses terrorism as an instrument of state policy.
Absolutely.
And well, we could have avoided all these incidents that had taken place after that. Had we been at that very outset with punitive deterrence should have been the answer.
Pradeep,
at that point of time,
yeah,
probably
absolutely.
we would not have.
Pradeep, why would I want to understand from the BJP's perspective, why would Mr. Chidambaram bring up this US aspect at all, knowing that this could get the Congress party into trouble? So far, the entire story was that the Air Force and the military wanted to attack and the government decided not to. Why bring the US aspect when they know it's politically hot right now?
Well, maybe Mr. Chidambaram today is not under any political compulsion as he was under the time of the UPA. Shiv, I ask and further challenge the Congress spokesperson on the following. Can the Congress spokesperson come out with a single statement of Sonia Gandhi explicitly condemning state actors in Pakistan responsible for terrorism? In the last 11 years, in the 10 years of the UPA government, dozens of attacks took place and all of those, the epicenter was Pakistan. Can the Congress party, after 26/11, give us one statement of Srimati Sonia Gandhi where she has called out the Pakistani state, not non-state actor, the state actor responsible for carrying out the Mumbai terror attack and saying that a befitting reply should be given to Pakistan? Can the Congress spokesperson tell us the time, date, and year when Sonia Gandhi has made such statement? Because we are aware of her statement on Batla House, which we got to know through Salman
Ashwani, the
Khurshid, where she
BJP has
cried
made it
for the
about
Batla House
Sonia
terrorists,
Gandhi,
not for the
not
Shahid
about
inspector.
Manmohan Singh, but about Sonia Gandhi, saying that it was appeasement politics dictated by her that meant that India decided not to attack Pakistan. You want to take that direct question?
That's the problem with Bharatiya Janata Party. They don't remember that the Prime Minister of the country was Manmohan Singh ji and not the Sonia Gandhi. And Manmohan Singh ji time and again released the statements on various issues with respect to Pakistan. I don't think it is a relevant question. If same way I can ask question, can you show me a statement from Advani ji on this?
He does not have a single statement of Sonia Gandhi against Pakistani terror. What are you saying, my dear friend? You are further exposing and you are further superimposing what I have been saying. Can you tell me when has Srimati Sonia Gandhi spoken against Pakistani terror in the UPA government? She was the part of the National Advisory Council. All of us know that she was super powerful. Please tell me, Ashwani, if you believe that what I am charging is wrong, and if you want to give her benefit of doubt, show me a statement of Sonia Gandhi against state actors in Pakistan responsible for terror.
Similar logic, I can ask you the same statement. Show me the statement from Advani ji also, right?
Okay.
That's just a political blame game you are playing. Now let me come back to the very core question our defense expert has raised.
Arey bhaiya, we have attacked Pakistan, surgical strike, Balakot, and now even in Operation Sindoor. Our intent is clear from our policy against Pakistan. Your intent was not clear because you did not attack Pakistan. That's why I'm asking you.
20 seconds.
The nation wants to know the truth. I, as not Pradeep
Mr. Bhandari, it is not about attacking Pakistan. It was about attacking Pakistan.
Who stopped India from acting against Pakistan in 2011?
We attacked Pakistan multiple times. We divided Pakistan into two. What are you talking about? We liberated Bangladesh from Pakistan.
Okay, which date you conducted the covert operation? Which date you conducted the covert operation if you are claiming that you conducted the covert operation?
Said that I'm sending Atma Beda, we said to send Nova.
How many terrorists were killed in your covert operation or overt operation in Pakistan?
Because
after
these were not
26/11?
public information. They were not supposed to be public information.
I'm
You
out
cannot
of
do
time.
The
politics
nation
on
is
all
I'm out of
seeing
time,
through this
gentlemen.
ship.
You have
It
changed
is
the way
not as
politics
BJP
works in
I'm
this
saying.
country.
Our
The
viewers
nation
cannot hear
wants
what
an
either of you
apology
are
from
saying,
the
but I'll
Congress
call
party
time
for
on
not
debate
attacking
number 1
Pakistan
here
and who in
on India
Congress did not
Matters
want
on
India to attack
26/11. It's
Pakistan,
incredible that
because
we're still debating
everybody
it.
has now
But
clearly
like,
said, senior Congress
but
leaders have said, foreign secretaries have said, ex-NSAs have said they wanted to attack Pakistan. Was
Okay.
it Sonia Gandhi? The Congress has to come clean.
Kept
But
politics
no, no, but
out
the thing
of-
is, the important point of all of this is, what General Kulkarni said, which is that P. Chidambaram voluntarily put out this information. Nobody has coerced him. Nobody has trapped him. He's too intelligent a
Yes.
politician to be trapped into any kind of answer. He has volunteered this information in an interview, which is what makes it so mystifying and so embarrassing for the Congress party. But I will leave it there for the moment. General Kulkarni, thank you very much for being with me.